Welcome back, viewers, to Phoenix Point, where we are about to defend our Protean Mutane field from a Pandoran invasion. I was intending to make this part of the last episode, but I had some technical difficulties right at the start of this mission, so I decided to break it into two. This is the B team. There's 5 of us. There is Tyzok, Mist, Jen, Charlie 1, and Citizen Eileen. These guys are ready. We have Scooby with us as well, who's got some rockets. Scooby can do some advanced scouting, but unfortunately it doesn't see anything. Mist, no, not Mist, Charlie and Citizen Eileen are both infiltrated. That's what this no eyeball sign means. So we can move them a little forward. I did say Charlie and I meant Jen, although Charlie is also infiltrated. Charlie is actually quite fast, plus has dash ability. We can get Charlie way out there and maybe launch some spider drones from here. Maybe even a little further up. There we go, first enemy spotted. It's up top. Okay, and it looks like a melee enemy, so that's not too much of a worry. I guess it could hop down. We're gonna keep pressing forward a little bit and fire off spider drone pack in this direction and use those to scout the lower area next turn. Guess we'll fire some rockets at this guy up here right off the bat. Potentially somebody behind him, so always worth searching for enemies. It's kind of a long shot and we completely missed, so that was a waste. We'll use Tyzok to dash up the hill. Just gonna climb the roots instead of using the stairs. And she'll do a double dash to get to the top here. It's a little bit dangerous, but she has some points left to retreat if she needs to, and then from there she can just set up an overwatch. I doubt if anything will come, but we'll see. Let's see. Mist, on the other hand, loves jumping. Mist can probably get up there and help. We see an Acheron. How did you see that? And she didn't. Okay, Acheron's downstairs. We don't have enough actions left to do anything except stand there. It looks like you can get over to about here, so let's send you there. And then let's see, Jen. We already moved you a little bit. I don't think you have a shot. No. We might as well continue you forward. Stay in cover.
Let's go.
We'll keep the snipers downstairs, I think. Citizen Eileen says she could get a shot if she stood over here. It's kind of an iffy shot, though. Going through the terrain, it looks like. Yeah, I don't think that's worth taking. Instead, we'll send you further forward, maybe keeping you in the shelter of this rock here. Although, yeah, let's do that. Those spiders are going to draw off any heat from the other direction. And with this small of a team, it's a lot easier to run through our turns. They go a lot faster than that base defense did. Uh-oh, that's a Triton marksman. Unexpectedly close to us. Luckily, not close enough to shoot. And the Acheron wants to run forward into range of our spiders. I love it. That's a Tyrant Alpha with a machine gun, and that is Chiron Fuji firing off some flame worms at us. That'll be a pain. Okay, Scooby is probably going to concentrate on the Fuji. while everyone else tries to blow up the Acheron. Get here, we're probably gonna hurt ourselves, so I guess we can step it a little further. And what's the explosion radius look like there? Still inside each other's explosion radius. Let's step this back one. I think that makes it so it's clear. Yeah, so we can kill a couple of worms and hurt the Acheron there. Looks good. Did a tiny bit of damage to its face. Let's get around here and see if we can do some more. Its head is still intact. We have one more spider who can try to remedy that. Alright, not quite enough. Let's see, our next shot's here. Do we have a shot on that Acheron's face? Yes, we do. Let's do a quick aim. Quick aim, mark for death. Make sure we're marking the Acheron, not the worm. And then its head is in our sights. Good, okay. So that eliminates its ability to call reinforcements, which is the main threat of these things, although they can resurrect corpses too, and not sure if those worms count as corpses, but that could potentially turn that worm into something more dangerous. We have one more shot here. Shoot it at the Acheron again.
Acquiring target.
And we could take out a leg, causing it some more bleed. I don't think we're going to harm the husk much. Any of these legs have... This leg has the lowest armor, so I think that ends up doing the most damage to it. Yeah. There we go. 20 bleed. It's taken 2/3 of its hits already, so that's pretty nice. Charlie has a nice grenade here, but is also really good at taking out worms with crossbow. Okay, Charlie sees Chiron. We have 2 Arthrons and 2 Tritons. Okay, there's a Triton down here that we should be worried about. What does your worm shot look like here? Looks like you could do it. Or you could miss. Okay. Had to use 2, but now we can get you into cover. Jen should be available here. Where are you, Jen? I thought you were closer. Confused. Where's Jen? Okay. Jen's here. Jen has good sight on the Acheron, plus it's been marked for death, so it's probably the best thing to do is just keep shooting at it.
Inside.
Could destroy the torso in one shot, and it looks like we might cause enough bleed that it's going to die. Wow, 333 damage from these guys. These guys do so much more damage than the C&D teams. So that's going to be massive overkill. I wonder if we have any other way to kill that thing. Not really, because we have to take care of this marksman too. We do that with shotgun. We dash down there and double shotgun it. I guess we don't get a double shotgun, we just get one. What about shooting it from here? Do we have a chance? If it sticks its face out, we do. Got a little bleed, but it's disappearing. I don't like that. And we can shoot the Acheron from here. Good. Okay, Acheron's done. Drop some willpower on the rest of them. This guy's got a machine gun, but I don't think it has anything to shoot at. So we're gonna go for a long shot onto the... Oh, we can't quite reach it, so we're gonna have to move first. Come on, Scoob. scoop is a little damaged, so it's potentially going to take more. And this shot is probably going to hit some trees. Oh, we did some good damage on the Chiron, that's good. And then Mist here could do some more. What does your Boom Blast chance look like here? Couple shots, yeah, let's do it. We'll Boom Blast this. Potentially just hitting the terrain right next to us, but we can't. Oh, we could in theory hit that Chiron, but really it's too far, so I think we have a clear shot on this Arthron here. This Arthron's the melee one, so it's not really worth shooting at yet. Let's try and hit this one. Thread the needle. It looks like it's unlikely. So we'd have to go through the terrain there. Maybe there. Yeah, let's try that shot. Nice. Okay, disabled the arm that we cared about. The thing's bleeding 30, disabled all of its weapons, so not worth shooting at again. We can shoot at somebody else. It's not going to be a Triton. Could be this Arthron. Ooh, could potentially be this Chiron. There's something else back there. Let's hit this Arthron here. I think it's a pretty clear shot. Nice. Okay, both Arthrons taken down. Jen still has the shot that we saved. Unfortunately, nothing to shoot at, so I think we're going to overwatch. And probably the right place to overwatch is this way, although our cone doesn't reach, which is annoying. Cone doesn't reach either of them. Okay, in that case, we're not going to overwatch. We're just going to move to a different cover position, maybe here. And hold on. Okay, no, we can't shoot from there, so we will... Oh, we could if we use quick aim. Could you actually see there? This guy. So quick aim and pistol at that guy. Probably worth doing. Probably should have checked the line of sight first, though. Maybe. Alright. It was worth a shot. We could do another one. Yeah. The idea here isn't to paralyze this thing, but if we can hit it, we should be able to drop its action points. And then it'll be less of an immediate threat.
Oh shit.
Nice.
Enemy still active.
Potentially it could actually paralyze this thing. Although we're consuming a lot of willpower to do this. Hold on. Let's wait till it moves into an advantageous position. One more move. There you go. There we go. We actually did paralyze it. Very nice. We could do that one more time even. It is no longer animating because it's paralyzed. We can't do that again. Okay. So we'll stay here with Jen for now. Charlie, you can stay where you're at. And that's everybody. We still have the Chiron to deal with, plus something over here that we're not sure what it is. Probably a Triton. Alright, plus this Triton here, who I completely forgot about. Heavy damage there, that's unfortunate. Plus a lot of worms around you guys. Let's see, Tyzok, you do have rapid clearance. Let's take advantage of that.
This better work.
Okay, that was all free. That means she can potentially heal herself. Get rid of the bleed. And then I guess we could overwatch on that worm there. I wonder if we want to overwatch with shotgun. We can't. Or can we? Yeah, we could overwatch with the shotgun. That means if it gets close, we can pop it. Potentially it completely messes with me by going a different route, but I don't think it has a different route. Could go that way. Okay, we have Chiron and something else there that we're worried about. Let's see. Charlie, can you get some spiders up on the cliff for us? I think that would help. You have to reload. But yeah, we can get some up there. Once you get us line of sight, see that there's a marksman there. Or a thug, I think. Not quite sure how we put damage on that, because this is the other Arthron. We must have hit this guy with the boom blast that we aimed at that thing. He's bleeding 40, doesn't appear to be healing. Oh, he's regenerating 10. Okay, so he's not going to die unless we hit him again. Two Arthrons probably going to die. I think we need to do a little scouting still. Ooh, although we have shots here. What's the shot on the Chiron look like? Not so great. Although, if we had the willpower, I think what we're going to do with you actually is just regenerate your willpower. So we used a lot there. Scooby, you can move to here and maybe get an unobstructed rocket shot for your third shot. And the target would be the Chiron. Probably going to hit the tree. Always hits the tree. Okay, well we did kill the other Arthron, so that's good. At least we got some willpower back. We have Citizen Eileen next, who can't really move anywhere useful this turn. She's still hidden though, so she can do some scouting for us. She can run up here to cover. And she sees... Ah, right, this guy. Okay, I think if she has a shot here, we'll use a quick aim. Potentially get a lot closer, so we can still shoot. And we should be able to zap it. Nice. Yep, so it stays paralyzed, that's good. Alright, last but not least, we have mist still. There is a fire worm around the corner, and these shots are pretty obstructed. So ideally we'd run over here, but that's gonna kind of block the Overwatch. I think if we go here, we'll be safe. But then, if it explodes when we shoot it, I don't think they do though. Let's hope for the best. And then we should have a boom blast here we can use. Could get rid of that marksman. That's not a marksman, it's a thug. It does have a shotgun, so I think that's our best call. That means the Chiron's still going to have a chance to get us, but man, we blasted that thing out of there. Great. Citizen Eileen is done, and that's everybody's move. Panicked Arthron running around. He's going to do a recover, and there's our shotgun. It worked. And it looks like a poacher came on board. I didn't expect reinforcements. And we still have a brute alpha over here, so two new enemies to deal with, plus this Fuji. Who's got a bunch of worms. that are going into a foolish place. Okay, those worms aren't an immediate threat. And we do have a boom blast left. We'll think about that. Guess we have a potential to just blow up all of those worms here in one shot, so let's try to get these first two spiders out of the way and head in toward the Chiron. And then this third one, I think if we go about here, we could get all three. No, we have to go a little further. Let's take it there. All three worms in one shot. Loving it. And now we have an Arthron and a Poacher to deal with. Well, Jen recovered, so has a good shot on this Poacher. Let's see, 4 plus 6 is 10, so we can't mark it for death. We're going to have to just do 2 quick aims here. And, oh, it's 1 shot, 1 kill, it looks like. Very nice. And then we do have a shot on the Chiron or on this guy. Does Citizen Eileen have a shot on the Chiron? Let's see. Yeah, she does. Okay. Let's try to get this Arthron from Jen in that case.
Engaging.
Alright, don't miss, Jen. Don't miss. Very nice. Citizen Eileen, 6 willpower left. That's enough for 2 shots. The only threat really is the Chiron. Let's make sure you can see it. Yep, she can see it. She's going to quick aim it. I wonder if we don't have enough willpower on Jen to mark it for death, do we? Don't think so. Where are you, Jen?
Here.
We do. Okay, so you could mark that thing for death. You could also use willpower to shoot your pistol at it. Okay, over here, we already used the willpower for quick shot. We might as well take out some legs. Try for that leg. It is moving out of cover there. We could have hit the cover by accident, but let's go for it. Good, 2 legs down. Scooby has a chance now to knock some more armor off. We also have 2 people upstairs. Let's get Scooby shooting his grenades. Or rockets, I mean. Okay, did a little there. It's pretty far down. I think we'll be able to kill it.
Standing by.
If we can hit with boom blasts.
Yes.
Probably should have checked the distance first. It looks like we're just in range if we're careful. There's the first one. And second. It's bleeding 80. Yeah, that thing should die. $109 damage. Super nice. Scoob, nothing for you to do except get out of my way. And then we have Tyzok. So Chiron's dead. No need to worry about it. So really speeding this up means killing this Tyrant Alpha. So let's get a couple dashes. We'll dash you over this way.
Time for the push.
Time for the push indeed. So we just need to put enough damage on this guy that he bleeds out. I think we'll be able to do this. with our rifle. And we might as well do a rapid clearance with you as a just-in-case measure to get you out of there.
Oh shit.
Nice.
Okay, we're safe for
Alright,
now.
and that didn't end the turn because that Chiron's still alive and bleeding out.
Okay.
Or possibly because there's more enemies. Charlie 1 can reload here and I don't know, head down this way to scout. Somehow stayed invisible this whole time. And then spider drones, we're done with you guys. So that's everyone. We're gonna bleed out on the Chiron, and there is indeed one Arthron left. That's a Scourge Alpha. Ooh, we launched a grenade. I think that might be the first time that I've actually let one of those launch a grenade. Luckily it didn't do enough damage to kill anything, so these guys can skirt around behind him and blow him up. Which hopefully is the last enemy here. Yeah, looks like that was it. Fantastic. B-team showing their stuff, defending the ancient site from attackers. Citizen Eileen claims she's injured, but I don't really think she's that injured. Scooby was damaged from an earlier mission. And everybody else saved Phoenix Avionics. So that was 2 missions back to back. I'll probably spread this out over a couple days. Replenish everything. So this is probably, yeah, these, I don't remember throwing grenades.